Welcome to the yoga portal. My name is Amy, and today I'm in cloudy Laguna Beach. And we're just gonna take in the sounds of the ocean. So get into something comfy, get on your mat, close your eyes, and just start to take some deep breaths in through your nose. Holding at the top. Exhaling when you're ready. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhaling one more time. Exhale, release. Gently opening the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale to cactus, gaze up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhaling to center. Exhale, cactus, open the heart. Inhaling up. Placing the hands back on the knees, we'll start to do some cat-cows here. Inhale the chest forward, gaze up. Exhale to round your spine back, dropping the chin. Inhaling forward. Exhaling to round. Now drawing circles with your torso. We'll start to warm up the spine here. Getting lots of big movements in. Taking up space. And switch directions. Meaning back in center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to fall forward, walking the fingertips up as much as you can. Deep breaths, relaxing the shoulders, surrendering into this fold. Keeping your head low, walk your hands over to the right side. See if you can lay your torso down on that thigh or close to it. Breathe. And now let's walk our hands over to the left side. Coming back to center, walking your hands back up into your body. Now we're gonna come into a tabletop position. Making sure that your wrists are lined up under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Inhale, belly lowers, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale to lower. Exhale to round. Now drawing circles again with the torso. Big movements here. Warming up the spine. Maybe put your neck into it. And switch directions. Now coming back into tabletop, we'll extend the right leg back. Toes come down. Engaging the core here, pressing through the palms. Inhale to lift that leg. And we'll do a couple taps here. Last one, extending the leg up. And if you want, the left hand can come off the mat, extend it overhead. Breathe and balance. You can stay here, or if you want, you can reach back for the toes or the ankles and lift. One more breath in. Exhale to release. And lower back to the mat. Now sending the left foot back, engaging the core. On the inhale, lift that leg. And we'll do a couple toe taps. Lifting the leg, breathe. Option to lift the right arm up overhead, finding your balance, your strength. And maybe reach back for the foot. Inhale to lift, opening the heart. Breathe. Taking one more breath in. On the exhale, release the foot, extending back out. And we'll lower back down to the mat. Now bringing your knees wide, close to the edges of the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm, gaze up. On the exhale, we'll thread that arm underneath the left, laying the shoulder blade and the temple down. Left arm extends overhead. Or maybe it comes to your low back. Couple breaths here. Slowly begin to lift from your twist. We'll lengthen that arm back up to the sky, gaze up. And bring it back down to the earth. Inhale, left arm lifts. On the exhale, thread that arm through, laying down the shoulder blade and the temple. Deep breaths. Slowly make your way out of the twist. Inhaling that left arm back to the sky. And gently set it back down on the earth. Bringing your knees back underneath your body. Tucking the toes under. Inhale, hips lift high. Downward facing dog. Pressing the heels down towards the earth. Breathe. Option to pedal out the feet. Bending and straightening the legs. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Rolling out the ankle. Now we'll step that foot through between the hands and come into a crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the arms. Lowering the left knee down to the earth. Lowering the arms. Pressing into the hips. Now we'll send the hips back towards the heel. Find a gentle fold over that right leg. Option to flex or point the toes. Or you can alternate. Placing the left hand on the mat. Inhale, right arm lifts for a twist. Lowering the right arm, shifting back to that kneeling lunge. Option to reach back for the left foot, finding a nice quad stretch. Releasing that foot. Planting the hands back on the mat, tucking the left toes under. Send the right leg back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. When you're ready, inhale, left leg lifts. Option to roll out the ankle. And when you're ready, send that foot through between the hands. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms lift. Breathe. Lowering that knee down to the mat. Sitting deep into the hips. Now we'll straighten out the left leg. Find a gentle fold. Toes are pointed or flexed. Planting the right hand on the mat, inhale, left arm lifts, coming into that twist, gaze up. Releasing that arm back to the mat. Shifting back into that kneeling lunge. You can stay here or reach back for the toes or the ankle. Stretching out the quad. Releasing that foot back to the mat. Planting the hands down. Stepping the left foot back. Downward facing dog. We'll walk our feet up to meet our hands in a forward fold. Big bend in the knees. Grab hold of the elbows and sway. Keeping a bend in the knees, slip your palms underneath your feet for gorilla pose. And slowly straighten out until your hamstrings feel a nice stretch. Maybe shake your head, yes and no. Releasing the palms, stepping the feet back, downward facing dog. And now we'll lower down onto the knees, bringing them to the wide edges of the mat. Toes come to touch. Sit your hips back, arms extend up, child's pose. Maybe roll your forehead side to side as we activate the third eye. Feeling it press into the earth. Connecting with the energies. Option to bring your hands together behind your neck in reverse prayer. Breathe. Extending the arms back out in front of you. Slowly begin to lift up into a seat. We'll swing the legs around in front of us. Squeezing the right knee into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. When you're ready, we'll twist over to the right, bringing the left elbow to the outside of that knee. Gazing over the shoulder if you can. One more breath in. Exhale to release from the twist. Straightening out the right leg, squeezing in the left. Sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in. On the exhale, we'll twist to the left, gazing over the shoulder. Breathe. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, come out of the twist. Straightening that leg back down to the mat. We'll lower all the way down onto our back. Hugging your knees into your chest, maybe rock side to side. And now we'll extend the legs up into waterfall. Option to place your hands under your tailbone for a little bit of elevation. Option to roll out the ankles. You can flex and point. Dropping the knees down, coming into happy baby. Grab hold of the toes or the ankles. And maybe find that gentle rock again. Once your hips feel sufficiently stretched and opened, you can hug your knees back into your chest. And whenever you're ready, slowly make your way down into Shavasana, our final resting pose, corpse pose. Allowing your body to completely surrender here. Let go. Feel yourself be held by the earth beneath you, completely supported, uplifted, seen, held, loved. Thank you for flowing with me today and enjoying the ocean, the waves. Please stay here as long as you need. Namaste.